events A and B are such the probability of A is equal to 0.2, the probability of B is equal to 0.3, and the probability of A or B, or A union B, is 0.44. Find the probability of A and B, or A intersection B, and determine whether A and B are independent or not. Right, before we do this, in any probability question, you should not assume that two events are independent unless stated in the question. So we're not going to assume, first of all, we're going to assume these events are not independent, and then we're going to determine whether they are independent or not. So if we use the probability of A or B is equal to the probability of A plus the probability of B minus the probability of A and B, if we rearrange that, we can get the probability of A and B is equal to the probability of A plus the probability of B minus the probability of A union B. So it's going to be equal to 0.2 plus 0.3 minus 0.44. If we work that out, we're going to get 0.06 as the probability of A and B happening. If two events are independent, then we know that the probability of A and B is got to be equal to the probability of A times the probability of B. So we multiply these two together and get 0.06. Then we can say the two events are independent. If we don't get that, then we say they're not independent. So that is 0.2 times 0.3, which is going to be equal to 0.06. So therefore the conclusion is, as the probability of A and B from part B is equal to the probability of A and B from part A, then events A and B are independent. Alright, so these two events are independent, but the key is not to assume the events are independent unless it otherwise says in the question. I hope you've understood, and I thank you very much for watching.